All right, we're just ended the IB, E for eminywizard.com, marketwizards.com. It is the 3rd of April, and it's about 10:40. Reminding traders to use risk capital you can afford to lose. So we're going to just do it again one more time just to help to understand trading and how so much of it can be attributed to luck. We have no control over luck, but we do have control over, hopefully, our emotions and hopefully over our trade locations, how much to put on, when to put it on, where to put it on. So we had prepared, and we'd said you may want to think about, do you really want to buy these highs? Maybe you could get better odds by buying a pullback. So mentally, we'd already done our homework and said, if I give you 20 points, will you give me 8, 10, or 12? And we'd said that back here in that 79 area. Then all of a sudden, we get a fade from that 84, right? This is a resistance zone typically. And then we get the pullback and a gap. Boom. And this is, if you're short, the immediate reaction should be to cover. And if you're flat, you usually want to fade that thing because now you're saying, hey, I can align with the trend. I can take a trend trade at much better odds, much better than trying to buy up here. And if I'm wrong, I'm going to take my stop because then they're going to probably go get 72. That's the way, or 73 and a quarter at least, 4, 5, 6. It would be your 6 down here. So we've said let's not guess a top, but we also want to be smart about it. The odds favored a short rather than a long up here. So let's see if we can buy a pullback. Well, here you go. And that's what many people who have that mindset of short can't ever do this. So if your target's higher, you're buying into those targets. If that's where you want to short, and that's called let it come to you, and then you take the trade and you buy into those targets. You don't wait to short. Waiting to short, waiting to enter is losing. You play the range, and then you adjust the range as necessary. But this is one of the most important lessons I can give you about being ready to act if you want to trade. If your mindset was, I don't want to do anything today, let me get a book, let me just hang out, then mentally you're not ready. You got to be ready. Bryce Harper, was he ready or what? Boo, 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 bang, 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 and the guy shows why he's worth that kind of money. He was ready. You got to be ready just like that. That's my feeling. So now we can say 456, middle has held. We're trading this box. So, okay, I guess this has been abandoned. This has been abandoned. So now we have to move this up. This 3-box system. Now we're talking intraday. And we say right now, that's all we know. That's resistance. This is our fighting box here. And this is our support box based on the smaller range. This is a mindset. This is a way of looking at rotations. And this is a look at coming down into rising moving averages. You got by one, but you didn't get by the second. Still obviously overbought, overdone, but still working off of these lines. Range type trading for now. Bias is still buy pullbacks, see if you can get higher until it doesn't work anymore. And at this level, range trading, equal opportunity employer for both sides. But the squeeze is still on. We still have trap traders. Yesterday we had said, let's look at the 10 because that seemed to be somewhat appropriate. Well, here we go with the 10-minute chart again. That's why I said you get a gift, you take it. You were short, take that gift. You can always re-enter. That thing decides it's going to plunge 20 points, you can always jump in and get some more. But when you're fighting this type of a push, you get that gift fast, you take it. Because that's very unusual in a rabid dog day to get that many points that early in the day. Just the way it works. OTF chart. V bounce already. Support back here. Basis this time frame. I've suggested this is our aggressive support right in here at 72 zone. So you have a few points of risk. You've got to take some risk in this business. Got to assume some risk. You can't wait for your exact target to be hit. If you do, you probably very seldom will get to play the game. You got to get in the ring and mix it up and figure you're going to get hit. The other boxer's going to hit you, and you're going to hit them back. So overnight, a lot of volume. General said, let's bring it back. And we've had a reaction to it. The day's thrust is up. We've said, let's think neutral. Let's not think about bullish or bearish. Let's think trade the range. RTH, we've got a 10-point range. That's all we know. Trade the range. Don't try to predict every little swing. Just try to catch pieces as the market moves along. And for the long side, looks to me like this 77 to 78 has reestablished for the squeeze. And the rest is horse trading. Obviously ahead of that, this 80 area. And all we can rely on now is obviously that 85 zone, right? The high of the day as resistance, range type trading. 10-point range for now. We've had to deal with, and I feel that's good compared to what it was earlier. First rotation's about 5 points. Hit and run trading, if you're playing, grab a point or two. If you don't want to trade, I get that. If you've already had your VIG, you've already made your 4 or 5 points, feel blessed. If you had the presence of mind to try to buy and go with this, great trade. Probably going to need hit and run, we said, either way you're playing today because of the level we're at. We do not know if the high of the day is in yet or not. We'll probably learn a little bit more in the next hour. And shorts have been trapped and squeezed and trapped and squeezed. We've got the half gap trade, so that means that it's no longer necessarily a rabid dog day, but we still have had a very big thrust from it. So I'm still thinking more neutrally than I am biased long or short. I think it's a two-way day right now. And my guess right now is probably this 78, 79 area is going to be very important. You know, above this guy and perhaps just below this one. little doji right here. See it? Close the gap and then squeeze again. Do not overtrade. Spread your trades out. This afternoon, we can look for a few more trades as well. Market is probably basing right now, trying to build a high level base.